Okay, hello there. I'm Dulce1010, as everybody knows. I am a YouTuber who makes YouTube videos on the internet, and I post them on this channel, Dulce1010, which is actually successfully going quite well. I wanted to clarify something here. Last month, I guess you could say about last month, let me check. Actually, I'll go on my Facebook fan page. I have a picture of when I got 9,000 channel views, which is great. And I have it, if you're on my Facebook fan page, there'll be a link in the description. You can have a look. I'm using my webcam at the moment, so the quality might be a bit fuzzy. Right, I had 9,002 channel views, which was great, and I only had 62 subscribers, and that was about, it was about sort of Christmas time, last year. And now, if you go look at my channel now, you'll see that I've lost views. I went back to 8,000. Now, is that because somehow there was some mobile views that went on my channel, and they somehow YouTube saw that and said, nope, take that away, and it was false figures? Is it? I don't know. Can someone answer that? So let's get on to the serious bit of what I want to talk about. I have no clue how this is going to go down. I have no clue how long it's going to last for, but let's go. So, I want to talk about relationships, and this topic might, I don't know. I want to clarify something here, right? This is what I want to clarify before I go into this. That if you're in a relationship, I'm glad you are, and it's close on to Valentine's Day soon. Where, we all know, first and when's Valentine's Day? 14th, right? I hate Valentine's Day. I will say that right now, because that's not. Well, there's many reasons. Because I haven't got a relationship right now. I hate the fact that you see. I see people who have relationships, and I think, why the fuck haven't I got one? And then you've got just the sheer oversized publicity that people have about it, and the media put out. I'm intending to take a day off on Valentine's Day. I'm definitely going to just hide away from the world, go die in the corner, just going to sit in my bed, die in the corner, and don't make any. I will may not make any contact to the world whatsoever. I will not. You could send me the odd occasional message, and I probably will reply. But you know, I really don't know, to be honest, if I will. I just checked something if I sent someone a message. Oh God. So, you know, that's what I want to talk about. Recently, if anyone does not know, I'm gonna say this. I fancy someone been like someone for quite a while, and because they remind me so much of me. When I was going to ask them out, I found out they had a boyfriend. Yeah. I think at that moment in time, I was literally ready to just die in a corner, fuck the world, and I didn't care what happened. I didn't speak the whole day, pretty much. You know, I think it was for 4 periods. I spoke a little bit at 5th period, but didn't say a word the whole day. And the thing that got me the most was this person was, I think, in my English and Maths. Yeah, and I think they were in my history as well. Yeah. Seeing that person killed me. Not because they're not a mean person, they really are a nice person to me. She's a really nice person, this person I'm talking about. And I won't say her name. Because I don't think she really knows I fancy her. Or did. It's complicated. I haven't spoken to her since. That's not because she hates me or I hate her. It's just because I know either her boyfriend will kick my ass if I even try to make any attempt to speak to her, or I know I wouldn't have the strength or courage to do it. Relationships are complicated things, as everybody knows. If you're in a relationship right now, I'm glad. I know two people. I know two people who are friends with, very good friends at the moment, who have relationships, and they really are nice people because, you know, when I asked someone else out a while back, last year I think it was, and I got rejected, they were so nice to me. They were, and even when I was about to ask this person out, they were so nice to me. They were just like, good luck, and all. And of late, they've been really nice to me, and I don't know if that's because I've opened up a few more things about them, about my past, about, you know, what's happened to me in my life, and they've just went, shit, we were some fuckers, dude. Like, a lot of people, when I joined third year, a lot of people started to like me, and I think that was because my best friend left, and well, I still speak to him, but we're not as friends as much as we were. And I have to admit, I'll admit this right now, I was a prick back in first and second year. A dick. I surprised that anyone even wanted to hang around with me. And now, I'm so glad that I have people that actually care how I feel. And, you know, I never got that sort of, I wouldn't say attention, but I never got that emotion from other people when I went to Banff or Macduff or anything. No one really gives a shit about me in Macduff or Banff, and I should be really grateful to my mum about moving here to Solomon because it's much better than Banff. I remember when I heard the news that I was leaving, I wasn't crying, I was a little bit annoyed that we were moving again, but I knew deep down that it's a fresh start. I'm glad that I'm fresh starting again. I can, you know, start new and all that. The first couple of days weren't the happiest, I will admit. But when it got to second year, people started accepting me for who I am, which was good. It was great. But it got to a point near the end of second year that people started to think I was a wank, a bastard, a twat, all that. It wasn't until the summer holidays that I changed my ways and started being more me and a person who's kind and nice. And then people started to like me. I'm glad they did. This is not going to be edited or anything because this is raw. This is complete raw. Now, where does this come into relationships? Why do I feel like I'm going to be the only person who's going to die alone on my own making shitty YouTube videos? Why do I feel that? I get that feeling every day that, you know, the world has just said, right, here, fuck you. And, you know, I saw a picture, right? I saw a picture quite recently on one of these swag fag pages. If you don't know, I'm actually currently going to set up a campaign of bringing these like hoarders, these people who just go for likes and don't care what the subject they're posting on their pictures about, and I'm going to go and try and bring them down and make the world a better place, and try and make I guess, the world think that teenagers not like swag fags. I saw a picture saying, that really kind of touched the close to my heart. And the thing is, many things don't really get to me that much. You know, like, I've seen a lot of films where people say, oh, well, this is sad, this is sad. I saw Titanic, I cried, thought it wasn't a big deal. I think it's very rare shows that have actually made me cry in, you know, I think being human, when George and Mitchell died, that actually made me cry. Because they were two great characters, they were two great people in the show. But when I saw that picture, it actually reached out and touched my heart and just said, don't worry, you will find someone. I thought I did find someone, but then I found out they got a boyfriend, and, well, you can't get the drift. So what? What do I do now? Do I wait till I get to college so I can fully understand relationships? It doesn't piss me off. Actually, it kind of does. Right. before I go into it, I'm not jealous of people who are in a relationship. I'm glad that these people have come together, and I'm glad that these people are happy together. But it pisses me off. There is a God out there, right? Okay, let's assume there is a God there. Let's assume that there's a great power out there that, you know, who made, I wouldn't say he made humanity, but has been looking over humanity, and, just sort of said, right, okay, they've done this so far, and we might as well just leave them to. I'm sure there's a great power out there. I wouldn't say God, but let's just say it's a great power. And let's take him as a godly figure, right? I feel like that every time I see a relationship and they're happy, I kind of wonder to myself, why the fuck am I not happy? Why? You know, why am I the one who has to be depressed and who has to be who has to be the one who stands there and watches as everybody else is happy and I'm not? It just pissed me off that I'm not happy and everybody else is. I know someone quite well I knew said to me, I'm still quite young for relationships, don't worry. Well, why is it two people I know very, very well? Well, I actually wouldn't say very, very well, but I've known them for about 2 years now. And this person has been going out with this other person for nearly a year. Alright? And they're happy as it's going to be. They suit each other so much. How come they can be happy and they can be together for a year, and you got me on the other hand, who's a kind person. I've never been violent to a woman in my whole life. I think there was this one woman I was quite, I wouldn't say violent, but I was quite, I didn't like her, she didn't like me, and there was a bit of to and fro there. And, you know, it ended as, when I left the school, it was pretty much my old school, it was just I just left it at that. And, the rest of the time, I'm a very nice person. I'm polite to women. I sometimes open doors to women. But then again, half the time you just get called a sexist pig. Fucking shit, you know. I say ladies first, and it's just like, you sexist bastards, just because I'm a woman. No. It's because I want to be kind to a woman. There's times when I think, if there is a great power there, why is it I see everybody else can get happy, and then it's me? It's always me. Someone who's been kind and generous to women, gets shitted on so hard. You know, someone I know who, pretty much when you first joined, humped everything that could move, that moved. He's got a girlfriend. The thing is, what I want to find in a woman is that a girl who's a go gamer, who likes Doctor Who is crazy like me and I can have fun with, and someone who can listen to me when I ramble. Have I not met the right person yet or something? Is it because the way I look? Is it the way I act? I kind of often think, sometimes when the rain is coming down and you know, the moon is shining and everyone is laughing, I sometimes sit in the corner and think, so why am I not out there having fun? Like, when I have a good day, there's always something that has to fuck it up. You know, I don't know, I I guess you could say I believe in karma. I do believe if you do good things will happen. If you do bad things, then bad things will happen. But that doesn't. I have a weird way of religion. I am an atheist to a lot of religion. I guess you could say karma is religion, but I don't see it as a religion. I just see it as a belief, something that I guess you could say moral that you believe is right. I've bumped into a few karma instances, and you know, like that. Take that example when I explained earlier that person who doesn't like me. There's a person in my maths class, if you don't know, someone in my maths class who doesn't particularly like me, and yeah, it was a. I don't know if I said it. I don't know. Didn't particularly like me. She's a bit of a hypocrite, really, and she. She talks a lot, and so do I. No surprise, surprise there. But every time I open my goddamn gob, it's all, oh, Oren, you're, oh, check this out. Every time I open my gob, it's all, Oren, shut the fuck up. Okay, I can deal with that. But whenever she talks, it's all, oh no, I can talk because I'm the queen of everything. Right. I think the people who are in my class have actually realized now that I can shut up when I want to. I will shut up when someone says I'll shut up. I might disobey their order for a few times, maybe twice, maybe, I don't know, once or twice. And then after the third, I'll start listening to them. I'll start shutting up because I know when to shut up. Pretty much. I know that sounds a bit weird and ironic, really, in itself, but I actually do know when to shut up. I know when times when you know I'm maybe talking a little bit too much, but this person who is the biggest hypocrite in the world does talk a lot, and she. I wouldn't say she's the outrageous one out of the class, but she can sometimes she's agreed with me on a few things. The rest of the time we differ. And I think the class have actually got an understanding now that I'm not the bad person. It's this person who is. The other girl. And I remember someone who sits in front of me turned around and said, look, come on, he's the one who he gets slagged off a lot of times and he doesn't say anything. Because every time she gets, every time someone says something like, oh, thingy, what should I call her? I'll call her Gabrielle, or something like that. Abigail, there you go, that's a good name. Abigail, shut up. Okay, we're gonna call her Abigail for now. But Abigail, shut up, because it's, I don't like using other names. I don't like using their real names. Abigail, shut up. And then she goes on saying that, no, oh, sorry about my camera. She goes on about, no, why should I shut up when he speaks all the time? Well, newsflash, Abigail. You know, if you're called Abigail, I'm not referring to you, I'm just using it as a name, alright? Can I just clarify that here? If you're called Abigail, or you're like Abby, whatever, I'm just using Abigail as a name. I don't actually know anyone called Abigail. I know someone called Abby, but I don't know if they just call Abby as short for Abigail. I don't know. But I think that person will know because I'm not in their math class. Anyway, right, so yeah, she always goes on about how she's right and everybody else is wrong, and I have strong beliefs about my feelings and what I think. There's sometimes where I really want to say to some teachers, I want to stand up and say to some teachers, look, I don't think this is right. I think you're working us too hard. I think you're a bitch. But unfortunately, you can't say that anymore. They can say the backhand of fuck all to you and say that you're never going to get anywhere, all that stuff. But when we stand up and say something, we can't do fuck all. If there was like a whole like an auditorium of teachers saying that I hate, that I don't like, I wish I can just get 5 minutes, maybe longer, just go up on that stand and say how which teachers I hate and why. And I will fucking verbally abuse them until they stand up and physically break down because they hate them that much. You know, there's some teachers who are really ignorant, and they say that we have no manners, that pupils have no manners. Well, fucking newsflash here. Some of the teachers don't either. Some of the teachers are such twats to you that you think, you motherfuckers. Ugh. But anyway, going back to the Abigail person. She has got her karma. She got her bad karma. Basically, people, nearly, I think half the class actually turned around and said, look, come on, give this guy a break, give Oren a break. He has to put up with this every day, well, nearly every day. And you know, you expect no one to answer you back. And I'm just glad that I wasn't the person who was people not saying to me, shut up, and it was nice to see those people defending me. And the person I fancied actually even turned around and said, look, come on, give him a break. Which was nice. So yeah, relationships are complicated things. And the reason I want a relationship in high school is so I can get an understanding of what a relationship is like in my later life. I really hope to God I find this person who is apparently being saved for me or whatever. But to be honest, I don't know who is going to be the person for me. Yeah, who is going to be that person? Who is it? I don't know if there's someone who... I want a girl who... Right, here's what I like about a woman. There's some girls in my school who don't even... I respect a woman. I respect women. I respect women who attempt to make themselves look nice. Maybe not a role model perfect, but they attempt to make themselves look nice. I do not like women who come into school looking like a rag, you know, smelling, not even showering, and looking absolutely horrible. I hate that. I lose absolute respect for women at that point. I know many women who... a woman doesn't need to be pretty. A woman isn't pretty. Doesn't... Oh, what can I say? A woman is... Just because a woman's not wearing makeup doesn't mean she's not pretty. That's a better way. I like women who make themselves look nice, and I respect a woman who makes... I like a woman who comes in looking decent in society. I hate women who don't make themselves look decent. I hate that. I hate it with a passion. I really do. I like women who can come into school with maybe not overloaded with makeup, but a nice little bit of mascara, maybe, I don't know, or whatever you call it, a little bit of lipstick, you know, just look nice. Alright, if they dress nice, that's fine. But I hate women who don't come in looking presentable. So, sorry if you can hear my brother. You know, he might come in a minute, so... Yeah, I'll make a video. Please go. Sorry, it's just my brother coming in. I didn't tell him that I was going to make a video, so sorry about that. So, you know, I like women who make themselves look decent. I like women with standards. I like women who will come into school and look respectable, or look into coming to society looking nice. And that's what I like about her. I want a woman who can who can look nice and who's beautiful. And you know, different people define beautiful in different ways. I want a woman who likes Doctor Who, who I can talk to about Doctor Who and stuff like that, and criticize some things about it. I would like someone who can game, who likes gaming, who likes to play games and stuff like computer games and all that. And I want someone who will listen to me when I ramble, because I do ramble. I ramble a lot. You know, you'll be surprised the amount of videos I've actually got on my computer of me just rambling on about random stuff. And some of these rambles can last 40 to 30 minutes long of me just sitting there and talking. I really hope to God that I find this person, and like, you know, if I do find this person's got to love me back, and if I love them, I will tell someone that, you know, it's good if you got a friend, a girl, a female friend, not a girlfriend, a female friend, and if you like her, I think it's always good to tell the truth and be honest and tell them why you like them. Like, Anyone knows me, I'm impatient. I might have mentioned that before. I don't know, because I've been rambling on for like 25 minutes now. And, you know, what did I just go on about? Yeah, the one who likes Doctor, you know, I think it's good that if you're friends with someone, and you fancy them, it's good that you're friends with them, because that means that you can, if you're best friends with them, that's great. If you're friends with them, that's good. If you're best friends with them, that's even better. But it's good to tell them the truth. And if they say yes, brilliant. Then you've got a relationship that will actually last a long time. That's the same with my friend. I'm not going to say his name. Let's call him, I can't call him Joe. I know someone else called Joe. Let's call him Bob. Yeah, go on, let's call him Bob. Bob and Mary. There you go, that's a good name. Bob and Mary apparently known each other for a lot, did know each other a while, but they never sort of like spoke a lot. And that's why their relationship lasted so long. I think it's pretty much because Willow, go away. You know, their relationship has lasted so long because they were friends for quite a long time. So, you know, that's good. But if it's better to tell someone the truth about how you feel. And if they say no, you better pull the fucking eject button, get the fuck out of there. And it's hard. It is hard. When you want something and you can't get it, it sucks the donkey ass. It really does. I know how it feels to have something that you want something and you can't get it. It sucks the donkey balls to not get it. You know, I cannot express that enough. You just gotta sometimes pull the eject button, and you had to say, right, I have to let go and move on. And it's hard. I can name probably 4 instances that's happened, and I had to let go. I know many people have said to me, at the end of the day, what does a relationship bring you? Depending on how well your relationship's going, it can bring you happiness. It can bring you someone who actually loves you. It can bring you someone who can listen to you when you're down and be with you when you're upset, and can laugh with you when you're smiling and happy. What I want in a woman is someone who can, like, I've mentioned this before, but I've come to a final conclusion. Who makes themselves look nice. This person must make themselves nice. She doesn't have particularly have glasses, but she has to make herself look nice. She has to like gaming. She has to like Doctor Who. She can listen to me when I ramble, and she's got to like my friends. I think sometimes that's where relationships do fail. That you know, women don't like the male's friends, and they, you know, every time he says, "Oh, can you want to hang around with these guys?" and she's like, "Oh no, you know." You got to have a relationship that will work. The thing I like about my group of friends, we're all people we all know each other, and actually, there's quite a big group of us actually. Yeah, gee, that's already 11. I'm already thinking we've already got 10 people in our group, and that's quite a lot. You know, if you see 10 people walking somewhere, it's quite a lot. And then you've got a few other people that sometimes occasionally hang around. They sort of come over if they've got nothing else to do. Shush, Willow. So I'm going to give a rough guess that there's about 14 of us, probably. And the good thing is we all know each other. Yeah. I probably don't know them as well as I don't know everybody as well as everybody else does know, because I'm quite new. I actually joined in the start of first year, and no, start of first year, end of first year. And I think there was a long period of that when I hung around with my best friend, who was pretty much my only friend, because a lot of the people did hate me because of the way I was. I guess you can say to some extent I have changed. I have changed the way I think. I have changed the way I've looked. I changed the way I take things as morally right and morally wrong in life. And I don't know what the hell happened in third year that people started to like me after the end of summer holidays. I think it was a new beginning for everybody because, you know, a lot of people were being twats. Well, I don't know, weren't twats, but, you know, weren't being nice people. And I thought, well, third year's a time where I can be nice to everyone. And yes, this is my cat. Look at her troll kitten. But yeah, you know, I've actually rambled on for 30 minutes. That's quite amazing. I'm just gonna finally conclude this video. If you're in a relationship, you've got to ask yourself this: are you happy in your relationship? You know, ask your partner that. Once you watch this video, ask your partner, you know, let's say you're the girl, or if you're the boy. Let's say, oh, Mary, do you love me, or whatever, if your girlfriend's called. And if they say, yes, I do love you, you know the relationship's going to go well. But if they don't, if they try to avoid this question, or they're like, yeah, I do, and they don't, try not to do this over Facebook or anything like that, because then you don't know when they're actually lying or not. You can get their full face-to-face reaction. Do this over face-to-face. And if they go, yeah, I do, you know that they're either not bothered, they don't love you, or they're possibly trying to hide something from you. That could be cheating, whatever. Or that they're, you know, something's going on at home and they need to speak to someone, and they feel that they can't trust you. Another thing, trust is a huge aspect in a relationship. I wouldn't say keep secrets from your girlfriend, boyfriend, because it's good to tell the truth. But, you know, a girlfriend and boyfriend, that's probably not going to last. Some people you know, have boyfriends and girlfriends until they're, Willow, what the fuck are you doing? You know, some people have their relationships until, like, from when they were with each other from school and get married and live together for the rest of their life. You know, take my mum and my stepdad, for example. My mum's known my stepdad, Mark, since they were in high school, pretty much. And they did go away from each other for a while, and then she met my dad, and, you know, that's how we were born. Well, I am. And then they got together again, and now they're happily married. I think they've been married for 5 or 6 years now. Yeah. Me and Mark and Dad have had our ups and downs. We've all had our ups and downs, and yeah. We sometimes disagree on some things, but the rest of the time I get along with him. He's a fine enough guy. And, you know, lie, little kitty. Sorry, I had to do that to my cat. She loved it. Oh, I love you, Tom. My 12-year-old. I was about to say pussy there. No, lol. No, my 12-year-old cat. Who's called Willow. So yeah, they've known each other for a long time. They've known each other for so much since they were kids. And it wasn't until they got married, and they've been married for 5 years. Right. You know a relationship's going to go well if you're completely honest with each other. You've got to be completely honest with each other in a relationship. So, I know you can turn around and say, well, Oren, what the fuck do you know about relationships? It's what I know from other people's relationships. So, basically, my final conclusion in this is, I'm not going on YouTube to say, oh, here girls, I'm free. Because I've had a few messages from girls I don't particularly like in that sort of light, and then they start saying that they love me, and I'm like, okay, go away, please, you know, that sort of thing. But I want someone to be with someone who I actually genuinely like, and I'm friends with, and I can they can understand me, and I can understand them. I do agree with there's some relationships that can work with, you know, you just ask them out of the blue, you don't know them much, and then when you're in the relationship, you can build the friendship, or the, I don't know, trust, or what do you want to call it. Yeah, that's a good idea. That's a good, if that can work, then more power to your elbow. But there's a problem with that, because you can both think differently and morally wrong and stuff, and then you can, that can potentially lead to a breakup. You know, there's times when I think that I've seen relationships last a week. I've seen it. And if I ever get in a relationship, it better be someone I genuinely love, and someone who I can actually last. Not a lifetime committed relationship, but something along the lines of longer than maybe 6 months, maybe a year. But, yeah, if you're in a relationship, I'm glad. But I just want you to know that I'm not jealous of you. I do not envy you in any way, shape, or form. If you ever see me, if you're in a group and then, you know, you're hanging with your girlfriend, you see me sort of just sitting there, I look a bit glum, you know, I'm a bit, sort of a bit, sort of not having the best of days. Just please know that I am not jealous of your relationship whatsoever. I'm just pissed off at the fact that if there is a higher power up there, if there is a God out there, why the fuck is he screwing with me? He or she is screwing with me, and everybody else is happy. I've been not saying 10-10. I've been rambling on for 35 minutes talking about relationships. This is something I've wanted to talk about for a long time, and it wasn't until now I've actually talked about it. So, my final conclusion is, if you're in a relationship, I'm glad. I do not envy you, I'm not jealous. I'm still apparently still looking for the right person. I have been Dot's 1010, and you've been watching the not the Soul Show today, actually. Actually, yeah. Go on then. We're gonna class this as a Soul Show episode, I think. This is the Soul Show episode 9 now, and this has been the longest one I've done in a. It's actually the longest video I've done in a while, you know. And this is my troll cat, if you do not know. Yeah. Little troll. Meh. Who wrecks everything in the house and just like, what the fuck are you doing? She's like rubbing her head against the wood bit of my little drawer, and she's now shaking her tail on it like, so stop, don't you dare stop meowing like, 3 o'clock in the fucking morning she does this, right? What she does, 3 o'clock in the morning, you know, you're sleeping, it's school night, and you're like, and then you hear, meow, 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 and you're like, oh, shut up, and then you eventually, I had to call, because no one else in the house will do it, I have to go, Willow, or, and then she's like, runs upstairs, and then I jumps on my bed, starts ninja attacking me all over, and then that takes about half an hour, and then I don't get to sleep for another half an hour, and then until eventually I just go, Willow, fuck off, chuck her on the other side of the bed, and she like stands there for like a second, or a few seconds, like, fuck you, either she thinks fuck you, or, not loved, or she's like, well that went well, and then she goes, walks off, and then you're just like, WTF. Willow is a lovely cat. I love Willow so much. Actually, I have to think about doing a video with Willow. Because the last video I did was really crap. But I think about doing a proper voiceover like video. Fly together. Oh yeah, and another thing, whoever I go out with has to like cats. Because I have a lovely goody good. I love her so much. She loves me so much. Anyway guys, so I've been your boy Dot61010. I've actually probably stole that from someone, I don't know. You never know. Yeah, this is Troll Cat. Say goodbye, Willow. Yeah, I've been rambling on for 39 minutes, nearly 40 minutes about relationships. Just let me go let my cat out. Before I go, I just want to say one more thing. If you're in a relationship, good on you. If you're not, I know how you feel. I know how it feels. It sucks balls not having something you want, not getting something you want. So anyway guys, adios amigos, please subscribe to the channel, please like and favorite the video, and actually, you know what, you don't need to like and favorite the video, because this video I wanted to just keep. Just subscribe to the channel if you kind of feel this way, and if you want more videos like this where I talk about things, you know, if you want me more videos, I would love to go rambling on about something. But I haven't even necessarily prepared for this video, so I haven't really sort of got any notes or anything with me to sort of keep reminding me on things. So yeah, it's a little bit jumpy, this video, but you know, like topic to topic. But yeah, you know, the two people who I mentioned as an example, who are in a relationship, I just want you to know that I'm glad you're in a relationship together. You do, the four of you do go together quite well, and the person who I do fancy, I will not reveal the name, because probably a year later I won't fancy that person. But yeah, it does suck having something you can't have. And if you know who it is I fancy, please don't go in the comments and start, you know, sort of saying, oh, it's this person, because I really am not in the mood for that sort of stuff. So anyway, guys, I've been Dot610, and you've been watching The Saw Show, episode 9, talking about relationships. Thanks for watching, guys. Adios, amigos. And one more thing before I go. I know I've just mentioned this probably 3 times now, but do not think I'm jealous or I envy you of being in a relationship. Just know that I hate the fact that I'm not in a relationship, because I feel like I'm not loved by the world. That's the only reason. So yeah, adios amigos, and goodbye.